Another PVZ. I actually thought I might have fallen asleep. Man, we cast so much PVZ today. It was just like, I wouldn't even cast that much. It's just all looked the same, you know. It's like game after game, it's been like, it's all been the same. Wardy, I played an epic game of checkers versus my sister. Please cast it. Okay, sure. Send it over. We're actually discussing the worst games ever possible to cast earlier today, and we got to the point where we decided Minesweeper was probably one of the worst, but checkers would probably be pretty terrible too. Actually, maybe not. Maybe checkers would be okay, because you could fear right. Yeah, I think checkers might be okay to cast actually. Minesweeper, definitely not. We tried Minesweeper, it was awful. Dino SC2, he just bought me dinner with the sub. He knows what's up. Thank you very much. Get some love in the chat, please, for a brand new fresh subscriber. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Got some SDI hearts in here. You know what? I'm even going to tab out an SDI heart. That's how much passion I have for the new sub. That's my passion right there. Kaboom. Thanks for dinner, mate. Appreciate it. Don't forget that when you refresh the stream, you get to send a message with your sub, so you essentially get to sub twice. Amazing. It's incredible. Because Twitch is just broken a bit. It's not broken, I guess it's just not... I didn't think about the whole way they designed this, I guess. Anyways, we are into this PvT. Let's see some love in the chat, guys, for our fresh new sub. And with that, let's go and introduce these guys. Bottom right side of the map from Mouse Sports, it is HeroMarine. And he is going up against the Blue Terran, Blue Protoss to the bottom left-hand side from Psystorm Game, and his teammate advanced through the Group D in first place about 10 hours ago. It is strange here in the bottom left-hand side, looking to make it 2 Psystorm players in the Take TV Penthouse tournament, Penthouse Party number 2. You're going to have to forgive me when I say the wrong word in pretty much every single sentence right now. Like, I just can't fix it. I just can't fix it. I'm not Bob the Builder, man. I'm not Bob the Builder. Mothership core pops on out of the Nexus and will be floating on down to the natural expansion. Well, it would have floated on down if he kept moving, but he doesn't keep moving. He's going to stop just shy. Strange, by the way, 3-0 against Raynor in the losers match, which was the same score HeroMarine had against Raynor in the initial match as well. The winners match going the way of Showtime, of course, though. This is a group of 3-0 so far. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. Actually, no. Showtime did drop a map to Strange, so it was a group of 3-0s and a 3-1. So, we do see the Robo Facility on the way up, followed by a Twilight. This is something we've been seeing a lot of in the PvT when it hasn't been... when it hasn't been a Stargate opener, which is to just go into... well, we've seen a mixture of blink openers, which I personally prefer, because I feel as though it's nice to have that blink. You can pressure nicely, and you can take the, you can defend against the drops easily, compared to the Resonant Glaives, which has more pressure and harassment potential, I suppose, overall, or for an extended period. I guess we'll see how it plays out with Resonant Glaives, because we're going to be seeing Glaives as the upgrade of choice from Strange. So, Glaives on the way down. Again, a couple more gateways are coming on up, and we do see the similarity here in the natural expansion. Epi35 comes in with the 11-month resub. Can we get some love in the chat for the resub as well, please? Very, very much for the 11 months. Appreciate it. Let's see some hearts. Let's see some loves. Throw whatever you want at Epi. Well, not whatever you want, but some form of hearts and loves. 5 for the 11 months, dude. One more, and we're at a year. You could say it's getting serious, as this Widowmine drop got completely missed by the Observer. Whoa. What a terrible Observer. You know what? Maybe we should actually just follow Mappy who's observing, because it's been that sort of day. Alright, we're going to follow Mappy who's observing. Perfect. He is the professional WCS Observer, so to be fair, if he's the WCS Observer, he's probably better than my Observer. I'm going to move my mouse down to the bottom right. We're just going to follow Mappy. Perfect idea. Marine's dropping into the back of the mineral line. As you see, a couple of these probes getting picked off already. Overcharge just comes down, and I guess a few more Marines coming into play as well. And he's just going to be seeing this medevac still looking to see what is up. I guess the problem with observing like this is that you never select things. Can I? Oh, no. It does. It shows his selection. Perfect. Prism on the way through the south side of the map, and just going to be seeing him heading towards that mineral line. Again, he's got glaives, he's got adept, so he is always going to be dangerous. You know, if you give a pros player resonating glaives and adepts, they can do anything in life. So right now, HeroMarine backs away. He'll get his medevac prepared up. A few Marines will actually come in here, but well, if adepts drop out of the prism, those Marines will probably just die. Sort of the way it works. Forge of RoboBay follow-up as well. So very fast RoboBay. We saw yesterday. Did Strange play PvT yesterday? I don't think he did. Played Stefano, lost. He beat someone else in the group. Gumiho played TvT against Insane. We did see some PvT of Strange. We saw some of Strange's PvT yesterday. It was very kind of focused around double Forge, lots of Colossi, later third Nexus, so that he had a safe amount of units to kind of expand with, and then going into that third Nexus as the game continued on, as you're going to be seeing this. This is very choppy moving forwards, isn't it? Is this what happens when you just follow a unit and you watch someone else's screen? We've seen the maybe we can't. I can't watch it if it's going to be like that. So we might have to go back to observing ourselves. God damn it! Marines and Marauders looking to see what's up. Oh my god, it is like that. That's so frustrating. Come on, it's so dumb. Why can't you just let me not observe? That would be like a saving grace of this evening. Zealots drop down. 2 more Zealots are beginning to warp on in, and while some Marine and Marauder will stim towards this, he wants to save the CC, of course, but he will have to cancel. Actually cancels, and 4 of the Zealots are going to get away in the prism as well, so this is really nice so far. Meanwhile, at the front, he'll scan, he sees a Colossus. No way can HeroMarine push into this, like, not a chance. First Widowmine gets taken down. He'll try and fight a little bit, pulls the Marines back, lets the Marauders do the tanking at the front. 2 more medevacs boosting across the map at the moment. They're going to be dropping into the main base in just a couple of moments' time, so again, looking to harass around. He saw the overcharge on the low ground on the natural, so he does have the potential to just boost in here, and well, Mothership Core isn't ready right away. There's the first overcharge. Second overcharge will be placed nowhere because there isn't energy for it. And these Marines and Marauders are trading quite nicely so far. Strange has to find a way to fight this. We'll be seeing the lift up from HeroMarine. Meanwhile, just pushes into the front, and that's 2 sentries. All of these units are going to go down. Colossus on the high ground isn't safe either. No force fields to keep these units away. But actually, the Zealots will do a good enough job. So somehow those Colossi survive. They really shouldn't have, honestly. They really, really shouldn't have. Back into the main, these 2 medevacs still seeing what else they can get up to. Marines and Marauders still trading though, and again with no armor upgrade, these Marines and Marauders trade so nicely against the the gateway units. You can see the Prism trying to drop on top of the bio just to help out. Overall though, HeroMarine just on these 2 bases and with these drops has been harassing Strange to death. In the meanwhile, he rebuilt his 3rd base. That has now finished. And that's going to be, well, advantage HeroMarine. However, one of the advantages Strange will still take in this game is the upgrades. 2-2 is starting up for him, and as 2-2 starts on up, he'll be able to get into this sort of stage where he's going to be able to kind of, you know, set up nicely with the, you know, very strong attack later on. Strange wants to take a 3rd Nexus as well shortly, I imagine. I mean, he's on 6 gates, but that's what he said, you know, that's what he does to get into this. Oh, he's going to lose a probe to the Widowmine. No, he doesn't put it down to the low ground. I really thought this was going to take a 3rd Nexus, man. I was so certain of it, but no, not the case. And he actually does know about that Widowmine there, so he cleans it out. HeroMarine gathering his reinforcements, getting ready to push the front. In terms of dealing with the Colossus count, he is now starting a 2nd starport on a reactor already. Going to back away from further Widowmine production. Still watching here both of these potential bases, and this Widowmine could not have come in at a better time. Kills off that probe as it comes down to this low ground here, tries to get into position. Adepts in the main will do a little bit of damage though. Actually, Widowmine's going up and cleaning out a couple of them. 7 workers killed, not bad for a single prism of Adepts. Could be worse, could be better. As, well, could be... I guess we should say it, well, yeah, that's true. It could be worse or better on either side, really, so... It's pretty okay. I mean, clearing 4 Adepts for 8 workers is something which HeroMarine won't be too upset about. He didn't lose much mining time, he didn't have to pull any workers away, so... That's a benefit, and considering the fact he's such a huge income lead already, again, it doesn't really matter too much that he loses just a few workers there. Adept will come over, clean this Marine to the northern side. 3rd Nexus will be taken in the pocket expansion though, and is that somewhere which Strange can defend? Don't think HeroMarine wants to push in. He's building 4 Vikings at the time. Why would he push in until he has enough Vikings up on the map to really fight those Colossi? Stalker goes down to the lone Widowmine, which is at the front, and I mean, it's just one unit, but it's again slowly picking away at this army of Strange. HeroMarine with an army to the northern side of this. Prism in position, ready to do what he can, and HeroMarine continues to pull away from the center. May want to just keep these units up top so they can come in and kind of create a bit of a surround here. We'll reveal those units. A big stim to not really do much other than to continue backing away. He's got a lot of bio over here as well. He's setting up into that concave. Maybe he'll come in from more one direction here, rather than kind of maybe looping around the top, which might have been a bit better. Here he goes, Sims forwards. He's going to back off. He's going to lift the CC so that he can get forwards a bit more easily and not get choked on up. Vikings keep pushing through, and it looks as though the Viking count is... Well, actually, there's 2 Colossi still out on the map here. HeroMarine is slowly chunking his way through this gateway army, but the 2-2 upgrades are keeping Strange in this for just a bit longer than you might have originally thought it would be. But in the end, HeroMarine is just so far ahead in terms of numbers. He will be able to clean up here at the very, very end of this. The Prism Micro keeps the Colossus alive for a little while, but not forever. And that will be Strange's army cleaned out. 22 workers killed, and HeroMarine will just begin his march across the left-hand side of the map to see what else he can do here. To see what else he can get up to. 2 Liberators on the way out from HeroMarine. We're going to see this Observer from Strange does actually identify this army coming his way. Strange will just say, you know what? Even if things go very badly wrong, there's no way I fight against this. GG, hit up the scoreboard, man. Feels bad, man. So many buttons. So many buttons. 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 Don't know what the fuck. Wow, it's just that time of day, isn't it? Bottom left side of the map from Mouse Sports, our red Terran player, it is going to be HeroMarine. Top right, Blue Protoss from Sidestorm Gaming. Can he bounce back? It is Strange. And he is, well, he's been having an interesting day so far. Frio Reno, take a map of Showtime, which is not bad. I would say that's kind of expected in the PvP, because Strange is, Strange is pretty good, like, Strange isn't bad. Frio Reno is obviously kind of shows his prowess. I mean, Showtime is very good. I think in the PvP you can expect Strange to take him out without it being too much of a surprise or anything, you know? So that's pretty neat, as you just wait to see how this will continue on. Oops, sorry, just threw my phone out, man. Kind of relentless, which is empty, which was why I made such an empty ding, sad face. Couple more racks on the way down. It's a CC first actually from HeroMarine, so going command center first, setting up into this, seeing how it will go. A little bit of a pro harassment, and it's nice from HeroMarine. Just going to change things up, different build when you can get one, and going into this. So sadly, Seriflol, I don't think that is a heart, but I mean, at least you did something, right? Teeny tiny hippopotamus coming through with the hearts, loving it, guys. Gotta show love to people who show love to the stream, of course. Gotta spread the love. Spreading the love is the reason why we're here. That's why we're casting StarCraft all day, every day, non-stop. Literally chained to the desk unless I cast it. No, not really. I do wonder what else in the world I could do, though, where I just sit down for 12 hours and just talk about. Probably not many, probably literally nothing. I actually don't know what I could talk about 12 hours. I don't know what else I could talk about for 12 hours straight, more or less. We barely had any breaks today as well. Like, we had like 10 minutes when I had dinner. It really wasn't that long though. It was much less time than we had yesterday for dinner. Today's been intense. Intense. Madness. Madness. Robo facility, excuse me, is building up from Strange. Again, expecting him to play this sort of triple, probably like the double forge, sort of double Colossi play, expanding through, and sort of seeing what might happen. Why don't they play the new maps in this tournament? Just because the new maps have only been on ladder a few days, and so they just, because it's quite a large price pool, like $4.6k. They'd rather just, you know, use the maps that players are a little bit more comfortable with here than the newest maps that have been added to the meta map pool. Just again, like, I mean, the new maps would be interesting, but just because it's a bit of a larger tournament, we're gonna have so much time with the new maps as well. So they just use this quite nicely. A couple of extra gates on the way down. Stimpack is starting to build on up here from HeroMarine as well. More Marines coming on out, and there's a factory dropping down in the main as well. Engineering bay on the low ground. I mean, this is super standard. I mean, it's just the standard free bases. Standard free reacts. God damn it. I really don't speak no sense today. I really don't speak no sense, do I? This is the part of the day where I think we should just go for the the co-cast with Rifkin again. Should we ask Rifkin if he wants to co-cast again, guys? We did that last night for the last few series because it got to the point where I was just talking such nonsense. And we went for it. It was pretty fun, actually. I've never cast with Rifkin before, and turned out to be pretty interesting. It's pretty intriguing. Wow, don't PM me. Who's this guy? Go away. Why am I not set to busy, man? What a scam. Prism is on the way out from Strange. Robo Bay is building. 3 more gateways are also coming down. Getting set up, ready to go. And the first double drop of the game starts to move out onto the map. Dun dun dun! Oh man, I'm really struggling with this series. I'm really struggling. Medivac's going to unload then, so they're going to unload out towards the center a little bit. The thing is, like, HeroMarine did such a good job last game with the drops, which doesn't really make sense to me, because the entire point of Strange's build order is to completely shut down drops and to play very safe moving into free bases. So the fact he took so much damage from drops last game was really quite incredible. Going to sim ahead, he's just going to try and target down that pylon quickly. Not going to invest too much, and as soon as he sees the units moving forwards, he backs away. Prism is across the map as well with these glaive adepts inside of them. And just setting up to see excuse me, what he can get up to. +1 finishes up. Combat Shield is going to be finishing shortly as well, and it's going to be seeing these adepts just dropping off in towards the back of the natural mineral line. You'll see more adepts warping in, and actually HeroMarine, well, he is dropping in towards the natural of his opponent. He doesn't have that much to deal with these adepts right away, but he does stim more units in, and they are going to clean out these adepts. And they're going to be able to they're going to be able to push that back. Only 5 SCVs lost for so many adepts. It's pretty crazy. Double overcharge comes down. Wow, I can't believe he only lost 5 adepts to 4 dropping, and he warped in, what, like, off of all his gates? Like, 10 adepts, 5 workers? That's insane. Good defense by HeroMarine. Third CC is up, saturating, and I mean, yes, again, the 2-2 upgrades are going to be the super powerful thing from Strange. But the whole idea of this, I guess, from HeroMarine's perspective now is that he's going to have such a good economy that the 2-2 upgrades, he's just going to be able to outmass the effectiveness of those upgrades, basically. The Depths warping in again. This time he might do a little bit more. Just going to see what the Depths do lift, and again, that Prism backs away up to the top side of the map, so Prism backing away up top. And yeah, just looking to see what does happen next, of course. Again. Again. There's 2 Medivacs up here from HeroMarine. Looking to see what's happening, moving away. Should we go Discord with Rifkin? Yes. I'm just like talking shit anyways. This was fun yesterday, guys. We're gonna do it again. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to find my Discord, man. Yo.
What's up, buddy? I'm making a point. Hang on. The
Okay.
fact is, Colossus aren't as popular as they used to be. What's up, Wardy? How's it going?
It's good. It's been a
It's another long day, huh?
yeah. I'm really losing it right now. I don't think I've talked sense for like the last 10 minutes.
I want you to know I wasn't here for the first 8 minutes of this game.
You weren't even here for the first 8 minutes.
I
Wow.
was pooping, and I just put my observer on Mapu.
Wow. Well, basically.
I should have used my wireless Corsair headset to cast. I wasn't thinking.
I mean, you did. I don't think you missed that much. Like, there's been some drops
No,
and stuff, but
Yeah, as you say, I sat down to like 11 SCVs dying, and I was like, yeah, there really wasn't much to miss. But quick shouts to Wardy. If you guys don't know, his Twitch is twitch.tv/Wardy with 3 eyes. Go over there and hang out if you'd like.
wow, you're so quiet today.
Am I?
Yeah.
Is that good or a bad thing?
Don't know.
Alright, well, we'll find a way to keep ourselves sane. I'll fiddle with my sound in a moment. Colossus are just kind of impending doom here, though. There's no real easy way to take this fight. Upgrades favor Strange. Comes at the Vikings perhaps a little bit too late.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Strange has like good upgrades as well. Like, he's got +2 armor, and that's like the nice thing. And the Viking count isn't quite there, so is HeroMarine gonna win this? Oh my god. I just don't understand StarCraft today.
I feel like that's not a fight. I thought HeroMarine was going to win, right? Like, am I crazy? That didn't look like a HeroMarine win fight. But he takes it. Nerf Terran.
Nerf Terran. No, I actually have no idea. I or something after I've casted. I lose all my viewers. I can't just steal, keep
Actually,
everyone on. Because I have to refresh.
That is something I shamelessly do, by the way. I'll be like, yo, make sure to check out my stream, twitch.tv/FaceTradeTV, like when I'm in ladder game.
Really?
I've got no shame, dude. I'll do it. I don't care. But Wardy, brother, it's good to be cast with you again. Hit me up. Who we got spawning where?
Bottom right. Some say he's the Marine hero. He's HeroMarine. Yeah?
Wardy, do it again and do it better.
No, this is going to lead so well into my next intro. God damn it. In the bottom right hand side of the map, he saves people in suits who fight for Terran. He's HeroMarine. Maybe.
Nice.
That's better. That's better. You could say that was a strange introduction, and talking about strange things, it's Strange in the top left. Nailed it. Come on, it can't be that slow a clap I deserve. I can understand the slow clap, but not like literally can't barely even bring your hands together.
That was like, I felt lazy is what I felt.
Lazy.
It was a lazy clap is what it was, to be honest.
Fair enough. How long are best of 5 groups, man?
You know what? I was speaking with this earlier. And again, I don't want to be too negative, right? Because I enjoy the content. It's fun casting, good players. But, man, just play the winners and the losers at the same time. Play the preliminaries at the same time. Like,
oh, I don't understand why we
there's
didn't.
no reason the group should have taken 5.5 hours this morning.
Just, I don't know. I don't even know why they didn't just play like 2 groups at once. I mean, like, all of a sudden we go from like 1 match at a time to like 5 matches at once. I don't know, man. Logic.
All right, well, I tried tweaking my volume a little bit. Is that any better for you or no?
I think you're okay now. I turned my Discord up. It's just so weird that you're so quiet compared to yesterday.
Well, I was having complaints that you were too loud now, so I don't... maybe my end's just totally effed.
Well, fair enough. I've got no idea. Maybe I think I might have turned my mic up a bit. I don't know. You know, I always find that my entire stream is too quiet, but I literally can't turn anything else up. It's crazy. Like, my mic's too quiet, like, overall, all my game sounds are so quiet, but if I turn anything up, it's like, it just doesn't work. It's annoying. First world problems, man. Haven't had quiet dreams.
First world problems.
Streamer issues. That could be
Well,
a hashtag.
I don't think that should be a hashtag at all. I was going to just mention, though, HeroMarines currently up 2-0, which is awesome. This is the finals of the group, right?
Yeah, decided match.
So, real close to finishing this out. But I think they mentioned having other decider matches play still. Is that true? Is that what's going on?
It's the last one is sort of versus either Lambo or Halston, whoever won that series. And I think they are saving it to cast for us. Woohoo! Right? I know. So
excited.
I know. I just love
I felt
StarCraft
really
so much.
I felt really bad, actually. Biel had to forfeit today because the timing was so poorly scheduled for this, and poor Biel felt so guilty about it. I'm like, dude, don't. Like, this was just badly timed. This is not your fault. Get some sleep. Kick ass in GSL, dude. Like,
didn't his group must have started like 2 a.m. Korea, and it's like such a long group as well.
yeah, I think he forfeited around 3:30 or 4 or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah. And he would have had to play like 2 more best of 5s as well to like make it through. It's just I don't know how Gumiho is going to play tomorrow if he goes deep, because surely Gumiho is going to be playing until like 7 a.m. in the morning or something.
Yeah, good luck with that, Gumiho.
I'm actually scared to see what the schedule is like for tomorrow. It's like I'm ready for them to be like.
Well, I feel like I didn't realize the bracket was double elimination. Like, why? Why?
Stalkers are gonna kill a bunker. Nice.
Yeah.
Might kill a
Actually,
tank
this
as well.
is really cool. Yeah, I like this a lot, but the Marines are still going to be enough to push this back, even with that going down. Strange. I love the idea of trying to change it up. You're right. Game 1, Game 2, the Colossus play isn't working, obviously. So he changes up, gets really aggressive, goes for this disgusting attack, this very fast timing, but it's still this is without Blink. This has no DTs coming up behind it, right? Like, he's not trading out well enough to make this worthwhile. And the new tank blows away one of the stalkers immediately.
I mean, the tank. The thing is, the tank just shuts this down so heavily. If you have like a tank and a bunker, because you can only kill either the tank or the bunker, right? So if you try and kill both, you just lose all your stalkers. So now he's like in trouble. So it was just nice by HeroMarine to have the bunker, I guess, identify what this was. Good response, man. I mean, if HeroMarine wins, there's so many German players in the round of 8 of this event. TLO advanced, Showtime 2. That'd be 3 of them in round of 8. Of a German event. It's almost like it's rigged. Turns out Adepts can't fight tanks from a distance.
No, and apparently I'm too loud now. What the fuck?
You're too. Well, turn yourself down, and I can turn you back up on here a bit more. So you did get really loud all of a sudden.
How's this? Is this okay?
Yeah, I think that's good.
I turned the gain down by 1 level. I'm hoping that's good enough.
Yeah, I think it's good.
The people who are complaining about you being too loud are blowing me away, though, because I got Discord at like 11%. I don't know. Like, yesterday was fine. We didn't touch anything since yesterday. I don't.
Yeah, we did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Discord, man. Better than Skype, though. Maybe, perhaps. Well, at least we can sort of hear each other on Discord. I couldn't hear anything on Skype. That's crazy.
Man, whatever happened to Zoom? That was supposed to be a really awesome thing that took off.
I used Zoom like 2 months ago. It wasn't very good.
No, the quality like dropped on that pretty hard unless you buy like the premium, which no thank you.
And I think you have to buy premium to get like more than an hour-long call as well on it now. Why would anyone do that? It's like, how do they get anyone to like ever use it?
It can't be worse that some of you guys don't know about this. Wardy and I and a couple other people took part in this focus group thing a while back. And they made us join this program with webcams, but no audio. So you might be wondering, well, how did you guys take part in the focus group if there's no audio? Well, Wardy and I got to bust out our telephones and call in. And holy guacamole, 9 people on phones in a conference call is like the worst thing to try to listen to.
It was so funny because obviously as well it's just like everyone is like so out of sync too, so it's like He wasn't talking. Everyone's like, and then everyone's like watching each other on the screen, and then we had to like raise our hands to talk because everyone can't even organize themselves. Oh no. Nightmare.
Well, Wardy, this game is about to get real bad.
Yeah, this game might be over.
Strange's early attack I really liked, but it didn't cut the mustard, and unfortunately, that army supply is so far behind. The type of supply here with like 5 or 6 tanks out of HeroMarine, combined with the fact that it's just so much on the ground. Strange is
I mean, Strange has like no
die.
attack as well. He's just got like glaives. He doesn't even have. Well, I mean, he only has 5 stalkers, but he doesn't have blink. I thought he had blink. That's why he was attacking with stalkers earlier. I just really thought he had blink already. Now I really don't understand his early attack. Like if I don't know. Anyways, you're right. I mean, tank's gonna siege up. Like, there's no way Strange can like attack into this. I mean, he's about to have +1 armor. That sort of gives him something, but not really.
I like the idea. I like the idea of the adepts shading through because at least they'll be in the dead zone of most of the tanks. But Bio with +1 has no problem tearing through that. Tanks might have gone down, but it's not gonna matter because Strange is out of hopes. He's out of lives. GG. HeroMarine will take the series 3-0.